who made this event and putting his utmost effort, and which is the wonderful and magnificent program that we are having here. I'd like to thank to WPC, the World Peace Council, for inviting and giving me this wonderful opportunity. I'd like to thank on behalf of the millions yogi that is meditating and wishing the yoga for peace around the world. And also, I'd like to thank you in the name of country of height and light, Nepal, which is also the land of first and foremost yogi Shiva. Please accept my salutation, all of you. It is saying that if you want to get something in 1 year, you start to plant crops. If you want to get something in 10 years, start to plant fruit trees. If you want to get something forever, start to do yoga. And this is the high time to start. The Western world taught Eastern world how to drink Coca-Cola. But now this is the time to extend. The Western world needs to learn how to do yoga for peace. And the Eastern world, we already studied the Othello and Man in Search of Meaning, the philosopher who wrote from the Western. Now this is the time to study the Western world, to listen and read the Yoga Sutra, Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, Ramayana, Gitas, and Vedic philosophy. And obviously it is come from Eastern world, but this is a common and good for the humankind. So today I'm here to raise the voice of that voiceless millions of animals where they don't have left any place to go. Today I'm here to raise the voice for those people who is suffering from the violence, war, and discrimination. So this is the wonderful place that earth can be in peace. And for this peace process, you are already here, and this presents also your contribution and the participation is wonderful. The era will be in the peace. Before we start that, I'd like to explain that when the Mahabharata Yuddha happened, that time the conch shell was played, and the NASA, the scientists now find that in backdated sound in this universe, the sound still exists. So whatever we speak, whatever we raise the voice, this will remain forever. We might not live here forever, but our voice, the peace, the voice of the peace will remain here forever. So can we please, all of us, chant Om Shanti together? At least we are creating one vibe in this peace conference. Let's start. As our Eastern philosopher Chanakya says that, Yatha Sariram Tatha Buddhi, Yatha Buddhim Tatha Vaibhav. Whatever you want to create, that's according to your body, your mind, and your spirit. So if we practice that body, mind, spirit regularly towards the positive path, we definitely achieve that peace. And normally we understand that yoga brings the peace, but we are understanding yoga is standing on your toes or you're standing on shoulder isn't only the yoga. If your body is flexible and if you are trying to be more flexible through yoga, the yoga is not give only the flexibility. If we count only the flexible person in the yogi, what we can say, those are doing in circus. They all are flexible. Yoga is not only physical, it's only 30%, less than 30% physical and more than emotional, mental, and for the humankind. It's the interconnection from individual to people, people to nature, and nature to the planet. So once we know this interconnection, definitely we can do ahead, and which is the wonderful gift for this universe. And it's saying that in Upanishad, it says that ahimsa satyamasteya brahmacharya kshamadriti dayarjava mitahara saucham chaiva yamadasa. So it's a 10 commandment of dharma, 10 commandments of the yama, and the yoga, the foundation of yoga is peace, ahimsa. The ahimsa paramo dharma. The Vedic scripture says that the non-violence is the basic requirement for dharma. So hence, if we practice ahimsa, if we practice the yoga, definitely it will lead towards the path of the peace. And nowadays in this world, people are very rich. And in this era, we have got plenty of prosperity, material gold. When we count from the Satya Yuga, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, this time we are accumulating lots and lots wealth, but there is no peace. So that's why the wealth is not the solution for the peace. And if you see the human history from now to many years, the politics, the political rules, it never come peace through the politics and other philosophy. The yoga now bringing the peace, and we are the soldiers of yoga. And wherever you go, you need to carry the peace. And now this is the time when you go back to your home, we have to request our government, if we really want to peace in your country, we don't need to invest more for military. We don't need to invest more for the drug and alcohol factory. We need to more investment for yoga studio. We need to more investment for yoga curriculum. We need to more investment to train yogis. And we need thousands, millions of yogis in this world to make this world beautiful. As yoga always carry the spirit of all the faith. So yoga is the way of life. It's not the religion. And it is carrying the similar faith. As you go is the Veda, the Vedic scripture. The core meaning of the Veda says that tad tvam asi. Know yourself from inside. And whatever you are seeing outside, that is your thought. And if we want to fix, you have to fix your mind. If you read the Bible, that says that man know thyself. So it also tells you, look at inside you. If you read the Tripitaka, so Tripitaka also it says like Buddha, Appa Dipo Bhava, be the light yourself. And if you read the Quran, the Muhammad stated the same thing, Nura Masih, know the light that is inside. And the yoga is the only practice that without harming, without judging anything, without making any discrimination, it's giving the peace for everyone. So that's why one yogi can practice everything. According to the Shiva Puran, according to the other scripture, the Shiva said that who can defeat the violence, who can defeat the death? And Shiva told to Parvati, there is only one person in this universe can defeat the death, or he can remain in peace. He is the yogi. So if we really want peace, this is the time to practice yoga. And when you practice the yoga, you don't need to live eating meat or drug or alcohol, whatever. Automatically that will leave you. When you practice, automatically those negativity will leave you. And this is our ancient practice. You can do it regularly. When we practice, when we do it regularly, definitely it will bring something good in our life. And yoga is the manual of life. When you buy something, computer or anything, you need to read first user's manual. If you don't read user's manual, it will take time to fix it up. In the same way, this yoga is the manual for the happy and peaceful life and non-violence life for everyone, not only for the Indian, not only for the Nepalese, not only for the any one person, for the humankind. The yoga is the manual. When you start your life, it need to be not long. It's important. That's why we need to start yoga curriculum. Yoga is education from school, not from the old age. So it's not late. To start anything, it's never late. So we can do it from now. And it's really our asset of this humankind we can practice it. And it is saying that I came from Australia, but I was born in Nepal. And in Nepal, I was born in a remote village, Sindhupalchok, Pipalchor. There, my father used to say that in this world, the rich doesn't have sufficient to share, but they want to share. The poor don't have sufficient things, but they want to share. And rich have got plenty of things they don't want to share. And I used to ask to my dad, what is the things we can share commonly to everyone? What is the things that can be shared by everyone? And my father used to say, that is smile and peace. So if you don't have anything also, you can share peace. You can share a smile. And you can create the peace. And that's why yoga doesn't need to be practiced with only if you have money, you can afford. It's not like that. Yoga can be practiced by anyone. And in zero budget, you will get the health insurance. You will get the peace. And you will have the non-violence in the society. That's why yogic life is the best life. It has been practiced and it has been done from the millions of years before, and millions of yogis, sannyasis, they have practiced is. So this is the time to practice not only yourself, you have to make some other people to practice. So it's every day is the great opportunity to learn something, to change our life. This is the high time that this conference is the good opportunity to transform ourselves. And the world is only the word. It's nothing. The world is only word. And you and me are the world. If I able to transform myself, if you are ready to transform yourself, then we can change the world. If we only talking and if we are just limiting our words for the scripture, we cannot change. If we change the individual in a large scale, then we can change the world. So let's commit from today. First of all, we need to transform ourselves. We commit, take Sankalpa, and then we can spread peace around the world. Otherwise, we are just arranging the peace conference. We cannot spread. As Vishnu Guruji always mentioned that the peace begins within you. If you not change today, if you not transform today, then tomorrow will never come. And we just keep talking, and we will be restless mind. So if you have a light, then you can share. If you have a smile, you can share. If you have a peace, then you can spread up. If you are still in restless mind, you cannot go beyond this. That's why we can start from today, and then let's make our actions speak louder than our words. And let's transform ourselves one to each other, and we can go far behind. And the good news is Nepal, the first time that Nepal government ready to put the one district under the yoga district. It was Bhaktapur district. Millions of yogi did agreement now, and Nepal, the only one district is a yoga district, like Yoga Prague, like Yoga Croatia, Zagreb. In the same way, there is a Bhaktapur is a yoga district now. So the initiation is started. So we are practicing yoga, and not only for us, for the new generation to come. And we will share this planet for everyone, for the human being, for the animals, for all kinds of creatures of this universe. If you go that way, we will definitely get the peace and non-violence, and whatever we are wishing, that will come true. And it says in the Vedic scripture, what is the meaning of the human body? It means like Sarira Madhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhanam. Sarira Madhyam, the human body came this universe, not only eat, sleep, sex, and die. This is for something greater purpose. We are able to reach our conscious level in a higher level. We can speed up, we can uplift our level. That's why if we live like an animal life, we are not using our brain, our capacity in a higher level. That's why this is the time we can uplift and if you are sleeping, this is the time to awake. Yoga reminds us the 3 important days of this human life. The yoga says that importance of our birth. Yoga says that the importance of death. And also yoga taught us or teach us to everyone why we came in this earth. If you are not finding the reason, the yoga will give the good answer. That's why yoga is the solution for peace, non-violence, and everywhere. So that's why the journey starts from now. So wherever you are, whatever country you came from today we can go back. Wherever we go, let's make something different for ourselves. And let's start to change ourselves and start give the peace to other people. Nowadays, the political leaders and all the organization leaders, they don't have time. And if you don't have the time, how can you manage peace? How can you think about yourself? And what time you close eyes, what time you make empty your brain. And without making empty your brain, there will not be peace. There is always something there. That's why this world needs yoga in action, not in a word. And that can be start from today. And we will start that one. And we will utilize this human body for the good purpose and for the solution of this universe. It is saying that the animals do only 4 things. That's ahara, nidra, bhaya, maithuna. So there is only 4 things. That means eat, sleep, and make family and die. Because animals have got only 4 to 5 instincts. But the human being, we have got more than 50 instincts. And we hardly use our 3% of brain. And yoga will boost your brain capacity and your inner capacity. And we can say goodbye stress, anxiety. Nowadays, in Australia, many doctors' prescription, they mention yoga is suitable. If somebody goes to their clinic and medical center, if the sickness is not curable, then they will write down for the prescription. And not only that, that's good news is that in Australia, yoga is news, but Vishwa Guruji is spreading yoga. And later, we started in the Australian government's school, yoga teaching. So from the last 2 years, we are teaching yoga in Australian government school. I hope in this Chez will be also the capital of the yoga. And thank you. We are holding here the peace conference in Czech Republic. So we can expect that next year, how many schools will start yoga educations? And we can expect that how many places will convert into yoga center. And we can expect that the investment in missiles, weapons, and investment in alcohol, drug, and that will be reduced and increase in yoga system, yoga practicing, yoga university, yoga philosophy, and we will be one day there, definitely will be there to find the peace. It is saying that whether you do meditation or medication. So definitely we want meditation for peace. And that comes to the yoga. And yoga starts from the path of ahimsa. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. And the first basic yama start with the ahimsa. So ahimsa, non-violence, that start from today. Can we start from today? At least today we will not be upset to anyone. We will deal everything calmly. And we will wake up tomorrow calmly. And we will share this. And we're not sending as a diplomat other countries only the ambassador. We will send one yogi to ambassador. You can see that this crowd, the one yogi came from the Vedic culture. And here now spreading the yoga, the philosophy of peace. This is the wonderful example. So that's why we can teach this new generation. So when we send somebody in our diplomats, we need to send one yoga teachers also in embassy. And wherever you go, the yoga should be your part of life. Now, people say that, oh, that is the golden tradition. This is the time to handle remote control robot. How can you holding nose and breathing deeply inhale or that exhale? So it is saying that more you invest time for yoga, meditation, spiritual path, you will be calm automatically, and the peace will come automatically. This is a practice of the thousands and thousands and thousands years before. Yogis, saint, Maharshi, they practices this one. So this is the wonderful way of life. Then you have time to brush your teeth. You never forget brush your teeth. And you have time to eat. You have time to run the Facebook or email or any social that's any communication things. So why not we have time for yoga, meditation, and do peace? And just when you smile, the peace starts from your lips. When you think positive, that start another steps. And when you start produce humble words, another comes in action. And when you say that you and me are same, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, all are the brothers and sisters, no matter wherever you came from, no matter whatever you are, black, white, short, tall. If we feel that all are the same, Atma, Paramatma, same, when you feel that feelings, definitely the discrimination will disappear of this world. Definitely the violence will disappear. So that's why now we have to raise our voice to our government, to our politicians, that we need to send yoga teacher in United Nations. Not only send the military for peace process, we need to send yogis group to Afghanistan, to Iraq, to Kabul, to Middle East. So we need to send a group of yogi. Not only, thank you. Not only we support with the military and the security force. Security force cannot give you protection. But if you send one yogi, he will start. You can see the example here. So we can start now. Can we start from today with the peace process? Can we? Yes. Thank you very much. Let's chant Om Shanti again. Feel peace within yourself. Place your feet on the ground. Smile one more time. Backbone straight. Shoulder goes back. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Commit yourself. I am the ambassador of peace from today. Let's chant. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat.
Thank you very much, Acharya ji, for a motivational speech. And I would like now to introduce another speaker.